which immediately would lose people their impact. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You could be a man and make a big gesture or a more masculine gesture, or you could be a woman and make a more feminine gesture, and you could still have that strength in your hands. There's no need for that. Or the claw. Right? You could still be elegant with those flat hand gestures, with your hand just being an extension of the rest of your arm. There's a flow to that. There's a flow. So everything is powerful, even if it's soft. And the flat hand gestures, people differ on gestures. I mean, you've got politicians who will make gestures constantly like this. You know, you people, rather than you people, which is seen as putting you down, patronizing you. Some people, this evolved with Tony Blair to this. He would do it with a knuckle because pointing seemed to be too judgmental, pointing at you, so he would do it with a knuckle. Let me tell you, right? Rather than let me tell you. It's different, isn't it? Yeah. Let me tell you. So he'd even use differences in that. But flat hand gestures are always going to be the best ones. See, I don't know about you, but you're always going to be doing that. Here's the thing. I mean, I don't know. I was like, what was I thinking? You're always using, no matter what you're doing, you're always using these same gestures. And sometimes you'll make a fist, but more often than not, you guys are not going to be using a fist. You guys are going to be using these open hand gestures. So there's an elegance to it. Even that femininity can come out, but you're still able to gesture in a very powerful way. And there's a flow, by the way. There's a flow to people who are surface level confident. There's a jitteriness to people who are not. They tend to make jagged movements, unpredictable movements. But they glide. The people who are confident, they're able to glide. It's the same with dancers who are confident. It's the same with boxers who are confident. It's the same with people who are confident in conversation. There's a way that they glide. You watch someone nervous and they're like this. But you watch someone who's confident and there's a rhythm to what they do. They glide in their movements. So we're looking to have that kind of movement when we move. Doesn't matter what you're doing, that kind of movement can give you so much impact. And that's what I mean by energy isn't always like that uncontrollable energy. You can be big and energetic, but still have that fluidity in the way you move. You can still be powerful in the way you move. It's like you're a tiger pacing. So, movement is extremely important. Eye contact is extremely important. But people don't really understand eye contact. A lot of people a lot of experts even talk about maintaining eye contact the entire time. And that's weird. Right? When you're in a conversation with someone and they don't take their eyes off you the entire time, that can be really unnerving and uncomfortable. It doesn't follow the flow of a natural conversation. And they're also missing the point that when you're talking, looking away and then looking back can give you huge impact. Let me give you an example. It's like this. So, you'll look away for a moment, and it's almost like it's almost like you're going into yourself to think of something, and when you've thought of it, here's the thing. And then you go into the contact, because now you've got their attention. If I talk at you, I never have that chance to break state. But every now and again, here's the thing I found. You go out and you go in again, now I've got you. Especially, I can even do it more dramatically and go in and go, look, here's the thing. And then go into it, and I'm going to get more impact again. Here's what it is. It's almost like you're discovering things in real time. You're discovering things in real time. I can say something that I've said 1,000 times. And I know what I'm going to say. I know I'm about to go straight into that point from the last one, but still, engaging it in my head, Because then, of course, everyone sees your reaction to your own thought before you say it. So if they see you smile, they go, what's he smiling about? If they see you laugh a little, they go, what's he laughing about? They see you get serious, they go, oh, what's next? There's a moment of anticipation that comes from that slight look away. You don't want to live there, but bouncing between the two can be really powerful. So, eye contact. Voice is another one. Voice has a big impact on surface level confidence. I don't care who you are, man or woman. If you can't be heard, you can't have an impact. If you can't be heard, you can't have an impact. At the point of speaking, 80% of your impact is gone because people aren't even registering the things that you're saying. So I want to encourage you, although I'm not going to do this today because it's a bigger thing, I want to encourage you to work on your voice. I will give you a quick technique so that you can practice it in your own time, but I want you to work on the power of your voice because it's something that it often resonates with men more than women, but women forget that it's just as important for them too. A woman who doesn't have a powerful voice loses just as much impact as a man without a powerful voice. And there are times when a woman is speaking to you and you can barely hear her and you just phase out. I can't keep straining to listen to you, I'm out. So I want you to